maybe even bigger. I thought the WBC judge was a disgrace, giving the fight to Fury. Is it a surprise? Fury was the WBC champion and their judge.
The boxing community is appalled by the referee's decision to give Fury the advantage in this bout, even though Oleksandr Usyk gave a great performance. Execution. Colin Hart was dissatisfied with the judge who gave Fury the victory in the bout. Favor. During the fight, Carl Frocht also discussed the contentious referee.
To the ropes, a lot of people were confused. The referee, to be fair, had a bit of a stinker because he was getting involved when Fury was under pressure, when Usyk was landing left hook, right hook, left hook, double.
A lot of people saw the battle and noted how close Usyk came to taking out the Gypsy King.
His back skin's rope, and look at the shot that's about to land right there in the chin. If the ref didn't step in, I think it would have been a KO. It probably been a finish because he was ready to put he was ready.
When questioned about being denied a knockout, Oleksandr Usyk had an astounding reaction. Reply.
Like a knockout was stolen from you.
I don't think about it because we have a winner. Okay, maybe. I don't think about it because
the boxing matches, although many people are unhappy with the issues, controversies, the globe is still reacting to the fight. But what did they have to say? Stay in and watch as we discover in this video that the battle between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury was thrilling, with both fighters putting on strong performances and having an equal opportunity to win. It should come as no surprise that there were some contentious moments involving the judges who scored the fight and the referee, Mark Nelson. Because Usyk Nation, Ukraine, was at war, Tyson Fury believed that he had won the fight and that the judges had given Usyk the advantage.
Best we could do, and you know his country's at war, so people are siding with the country at war, but make no mistake, I won that fight in my opinion, and I'll be back. I've got a rematch clause.
But many in the boxing community believed that referee Nelson had denied Usyk an early lockout victory. Therefore, they were especially incensed with him. Let's go back to the time when both warriors were engaged in combat to better grasp this. During the 9th round, Usyk struck the Gypsy King, causing blood to flow from his nose and face using his left hand. In the 9th, Usyk exacted revenge on Fury by throwing another left hook and thrashing the British celebrity about the ring. With roughly 10 seconds remaining in the round, Fury was cornered and struggling to stay upright, but Usyk was ready to cement a historic victory when the referee separated the two and awarded a standing count to the British fighters. Next came the sound of the klaxon and then the bell as
Fury and Usyk gave us a show for the ages!
A knockout victory was denied to Usyk, and the boxing community was incensed. After the bout, Alex Kuk, Usyk promoter, expressed his dissatisfaction.
He had to win in the 9th, but referee has stolen his victory.
What do you mean?
He had to stop the fight in the 9th.
Do you believe Tyson should have been stopped then?
Yes.
Because he didn't break up the fight, the referee had stolen his victory. He adamantly maintained that Tyson ought to have been stopped in the 9th round and voiced his unmistakable displeasure with the referee's choice to do otherwise in light of the judges' scorecards. Crook expressed his frank dissatisfaction by saying that it was impossible to be content with them. Taking into account the 1-point deduction for the knockdown, he scored the bout as 7 rounds for Usyk and 5 for Tyson. Fighters frequently think of themselves as the winners regardless of the real result, as Fury's view that he should have won the bout illustrates. This criticism emphasizes Crook's displeasure with the match's judging and refereeing. Additionally, British journalist Colin Hart confronted the judge, who ruled in favor of the Gypsy in the battle. Usyk put up an amazing performance, even though he was the smaller man, according to King Har, who commended Usyk's effort. He added that his belief that Usyk would prevail was what kept him from being shocked by Usyk's performance, attributing his downfall to Tyson Fury. Hart noted that Fury has changed as a fighter over the past 3 years, especially after his most recent matchup with Deontay Wilder. He predicted that Usyk would probably win again, maybe by even greater margin, if they rematched on October 12. Hart devoted a large portion of his criticism to the WBC judge, calling him a disgrace for giving the bout to Fury. Since Fury was the WBC champion, he didn't find it unexpected that the judge for the WBC gave Fury the advantage. Hart thought the judge's 114-113 score in favor of Fury was a farce, and that the 115-112 score in favor of Usyk was a more true representation of the situation.
I think the score of 115-112 was just about right. You know, you've got to hand it to Usyk. He was going as fast in the 12th round as he was.
Hart praised Usyk's skill and fitness, pointing out that he kept up his performance and pace for the full 12 rounds. He highlighted Usyk's remarkable bounce back from being wobbled by a right hand from Fury in the 5th round. Usyk recovered nearly instantly from this moment of vulnerability, which kept Fury from taking advantage of Usyk standing in the heavyweight class. According to Hart, Usyk has demonstrated that he is the greatest heavyweight of his generation. The unified world heavyweight champion and cruiserweight champion, among other achievements, were emphasized by him. In an interview with IFL TV, Hart stated that Usyk's record is probably unstoppable and highlighted Usyk's excellence as a fighter. Derek Chisora also opened up about his feelings on the altercation. The referee's handling of the 9th round clearly annoyed and confused Chisora, who thought Fury's count was too generous. He called it the dodgiest count he had ever seen in boxing, implying that it was excessively drawn out and lacked integrity. Man, that's how he was that guy. I have no idea what the hell occurred, but that was the greatest boxing DOS count I have ever heard. While stressing that boxing is a fantastic sport, Cora cautioned that such dubious choices could damage the sport's reputation. He voiced fear that controversy of this nature would cause fans to lose interest in the game. Chisora stressed the value of preserving credibility and fairness in boxing and pleaded with the boxing community to refrain from destroying the sport with foolish actions like these. Chisora appreciated the fight's overall quality despite his criticism, calling it a wonderful show and fight. He praised the event's distinct atmosphere and mentioned how the lack of alcohol allowed spectators to fully participate in and enjoy the game. Chisora enjoyed the audience's in-the-moment reactions as they were intently watching and anticipating what would happen next. Cora was optimistic about a possible rematch between Fury and Usyk. He was certain that Fury would prevail and that he would return to the ring bigger and stronger to smoke. Usyk Chisora expressed his faith in Fury's fortitude and tenacity, promising that the Gypsy King will get his revenge. Tyson David Hay, a previous opponent of Fury, expressed his happiness over Usyk's win. He had already called a Usyk victory and even anticipated some contentious choices that would hurt Usyk. I'm quite happy that Usyk did. I didn't think we would be able to punch that hard and get him into so much difficulty. I witnessed more of Usyk moving around and punching, but he was also the one pursuing Fury and showing his satisfaction the entire time. Hay pointed out that the judges might have given Fury the victory if the knockout hadn't occurred. Hay had expected Usyk to be more defensive, so he was taken aback by his punching power and his ability to bother Fury. Usyk was relentless and pursued Fury the entire fight while Fury was clowning around. They thought Usyk was the right man to win and were happy with the result of the contentious 9th round. They criticized the referee for stopping the action, giving Fury a count, and then continuing for an extra 20 seconds. They called it some of the worst refereeing in a fight this important. They also imagined the injustice if the fight had been judged differently and Usyk had lost even though Fury was fully upright. It was, I think. He started off by expressing his excitement for the fight's historic significance and pointing out that the heavyweight division hadn't had an unchallenged champion in 25 years. Frock observed that although Fury had a reasonably strong start to the bout, Usyk's constant pressure and movement soon forced Fury back. He conceded that Fury was making terrific use of his jab, showing good head movement and feints. Nonetheless, Yi was able to dominate the early rounds because to his quick feet and unprofessional manner of jumping around the ring. Frock thought Usyk had won the first 3 rounds, but by the 4th and 5th, Fury had started to adjust and retake the fight. Fury's ability to adapt and get better as the battle went on was commended by everyone. Fury began to deliver more uppercuts and body blows, which Frock found to be quite potent. Even yet, Frock highlighted Usyk's resilience, pointing out how skillfully he took my blows and retaliated. Contender, the 9th round, when Usyk had Fury in difficulty, was a crucial moment that was highlighted. Froch protested the referee's handling of this round after landing a series of punches that almost resulted in a knockout, implying that the referee's hesitancy may have averted a stoppage. He mentioned that Fury was able to recuperate and carry on fighting because of the ropes and the bell. According to Froch, Usyk was the perfect man to win the fight, and he deserved it. Even though Fury claimed to have won the bout, he chastised one of the judges for awarding the battle to Fury, saying that the score was unfair. Froch also talked about the possibility of a rematch, believing that Usyk was the better boxer that evening, especially in the crucial rounds. He made assumptions about Fury's objectives, speculating that the financial benefits of a rematch may have an impact on Fury's assertion that he won the bout. Froch was full of praise for Usyk's character, calling him a man of God who is not motivated by money. He implied that Usyk might win the championship and be done competing in the sport. What are your thoughts on the supper officiating during the fight? The boxing community is not thrilled about it. Was the fight fair? Tell us in the comments below. All of that for now. Remember to subscribe to and like the channel. To ensure that you never miss any more videos like this, turn on the bell for the most recent notifications. We appreciate your time and we'll see you in the next video.